like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pull the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes. We the ones Chris Webber calling time out. Around and find out.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Giants and the Washington Commanders. So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports.
Got it. Ready? Hey, check that. Got it in. Hey, smash from Hawk 70.
They'll run to begin the drive with Eckler. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back in the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Back in 60. Here we go. Shot.
Here's Daniel. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Come on. That Warriors, 70 Timberwolves. Steady.
On 3rd down, he'll throw with Daniel. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down. Throwing is Daniel. Now they'll set up the screen to Eckler. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all three levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop them for no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Even in the air, here's Daniels. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ready. 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
18, run. Ready.
Now Daniels. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Ready. Count Cougar 19. Hey, watch him right there, watch him right there. 19 Lions.
Daniels now going to look to throw. No chance at all. He'll go down. Bobby Okereke. He's into the sack column early in the season. A sack on this opening drive. Going in the wrong direction. Now 2nd and goal from the 12.
Wrap roll 80.
On the draw, it is Eckler. He'll take this one down to the 8-yard line.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal?
Hot, set, go, street. Cup 19, Cup 19. Let go.
3rd and goal. It's Daniel. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
A 25-yard attempt.
His kick is good. And the Commanders are out to an early 3-0 lead. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it 1st down.
Ready, ready. Hey, hey, check that, check that. Roll, step. Ready, 18 Cardinal, Cougar 19. Ready.
Eckler. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Get up. Cowboy 80. Rick the Eagles.
Again, it'll be Eckler. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
So on 2nd down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on 3rd and goal, I don't think you had any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
Ready,
Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. They'll go play action here with Daniel. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, the Commanders send out Matt Gay to try the field goal. This is about as short as you can get. Gay's kick is good. And the Commanders are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They go play action with Wilson. Throw on the run is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down. Because if not...
Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Nicholas Morrow.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Hold the ready.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Check. Ready.
Again, it's Eckler. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down. So, 1st quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 3-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Eckler. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Deontay Banks comes up to make the play.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go. Here we go. Gravity Lions. 3. 18. Pioneer. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. The second down throw is incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
Come on. Hey. Cowboy 80. Big Lion.
From the shotgun on third down, Daniels. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get 22 yards there. First down, Washington.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Good decision to take off. He gets 50 yards and a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
They run. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line. And next thing you know, the big old D-tackle is just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
This is intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jawan Bentley. And a solid return as he gets it up past the 45-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Out of the gun, here's Russ. He's got his man, Wan'Dale Robinson. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Here's 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Wilson. Downfield, got him, and he's got it. And he will score. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. For Russell Wilson, career touchdown pass, 351, but number 1 as a New York Giant. Now it's Graham Gano for the PAT. He's got it. And the Giants move out to a 7-3 lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. On the return, Noah Igbenogany. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive starts with a carry by Eckler. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Throwing on second down. Daniel. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And he'll try to convert it on third down.
And what a nice job there, getting his feet down on the sideline to secure his first catch of the game. They need to continue to find ways to get him involved, however the opportunity presents.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down.
Street.
Off the play fake. Here's Daniel. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Olsen Adebo, the good coverage. Gets his hand in there to knock it away.
On the coverage.
On fourth down, the Commanders going to send out their veteran Tress Way to punt. Now, fair catch taken, and they're going to have great starting field position just shy of midfield.
At their own 49-yard line.
A throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football. And the Commanders come up with the takeaway.
Get it! Hey, smash! Hey! Check that!
Out of the gun, they give it to Eckler. And he'll maneuver his way down to the 44. Michael McFadden, the linebacker, there on the tackle.
Brings up second down at the 44-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Trying to connect with the veteran Zach Ertz that time. And it'll be third down.
Ready? Cup 19! Ready?
Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. A big play there for Washington. And even 30 yards.
And they decide to bring pressure here on third down, but he does a really nice job. Remains calm under pressure. He ends up delivering a strike downfield and keeps the drive alive.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, Panther 11, Rig.
Throwing now, Daniel. And he can't hang on through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
He'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Come on.
Daniel. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to the 16.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
70 Lions. 6. Hey. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Dragons. Go street.
They'll throw with Daniel. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Matt Gay on for the Washington field goal. A 33-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Commanders are back within 1. It's 7-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Now a screen set up to Tracy. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 18 yards. A great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down. On 1st down, Wilson. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he will get into the end zone. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. And they are unable to tack on the extra point. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Returning is Igbenogany. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And no return here. This is a touchback. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Now Russ. A short one there to Bellinger. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and That's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
They'll run with Tracy. Finds room inside the 40. And he will score. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Giants. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That's back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. On play action, Daniels. That's McCoy open on the left side. He'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
2nd and 11.
Here we go. Set. Mustang 19. Set. Let go.
Play action. Here's Daniels. Off-balance throw is complete. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
We'll try the left side with Eckler. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Andrew Phillips in on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Giants' 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Ready.
They run it once more with Eckler. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
So, of course, these plays are designed, Mike, to get big gains. But even though that's not the case here, what these plays do is they keep the defense off balance. They match up with their regular traditional run game. They match up with all those 3-snap motions and shifts. So it just adds a little eye candy and makes this defense, the second they take their eyes off the read, if they guess wrong, that's where the big plays come and complement offense.
They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on first down. And that'll be a pickup of 3. From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 6. The RPO, that one is complete. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 14 on the pickup. First down, Giants. They'll run here with Devin Singletary. He'll be taken down at about the 33-yard line. Jonathan Jones in on the tackle.
It's now second and 6.
Here's a second and 6. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Wan'Dale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. Now it's going to be third down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately with his passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
On third down, here's Wilson. And he'll take it on in. Wan'Dale Robinson. Touchdown, New York. Gano on to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Giants will extend this third quarter lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. To Eckler. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Second down and 3.
70 Rangers, 70.
Now Daniels. A throw there on second down. Going to be incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Third and short, and it's Daniels. And that is incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it's going to be fourth down. The Commanders set to kick this one away. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The middle. Here's Singletary. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From a couple yards beyond midfield, here's second and 8. The shotgun. Wilson will look underneath here for Tracy. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Wilson now to throw on third down. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line.
Unlock line. Ready,
Running right up the gut, it's Eckler. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Gets it to Samuel, left side. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
You see so many of these crossing concepts, Mike, at every level of football because they're good versus man, they're good versus zone, and the best thing they do is they get the ball out of the quarterback's hand and in a good position for run after catch.
They'll go play action here with Daniel. Going right back to Samuel. He's got it again. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 87 yards. Touchdown, Washington. For Daniels, last year's Offensive Rookie of the Year. First touchdown pass of his sophomore season. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the ground, here's Tracy. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Out of the gun, here's Russ. This one taken in by Hyatt. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
From the gun, on third down, Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
In punt formation for the Giants.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Come 19. Come. Ready.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Forced to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
He gets this one to Samuel. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
1st and 10.
On the give, it's Eckler. Not much happening there, just a short game. From the 41, here's 2nd and 9.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
At the 41-yard line.
Now, faking the give. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Get it. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. He's going to take a shot down the field. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Let's go.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He'll get this one complete to Brown. The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
18 Pioneer. Ready.
Daniels gonna throw again. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
29-yard line.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
To the air again is Daniels. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
This one will be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. 70 lock. 6.
They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
We are set for 4th and long.
Let's go. 60 by 6, 60 by 6.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's 4th down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
2nd down and 8. A quick throw on the RPO is complete, and he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
And that 1st down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A carry here for Tracy. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a 1st down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed him the most.
And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll go again with Scatterboot. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So a road win here for the Giants. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
Bye.